And maybe everything will work this time. We will see. Definitely trying to. Okay, I know we're on Twitch. All right, there we go. Had some streamer issues there. All right, cool. We are live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, which is crazy. But we are live on all three for OVW tonight, guys. Let's go over the card here real quick since I had to get started a little late because I had to fix my streamer problems. We'll start at the bottom and work our way to the top. The bottom there is appearances from, and we all know what that means when we watch OVW, right? A lot of you have been in here before. And you guys definitely know that a lot of these guys are probably going to wrestle tonight. We're probably going to see, this is the go-home show before we have next Thursday is Double Cross, right, which is their next premium event. So we know that we're going to see the champions, right? The champions are going to come out, probably going to talk. There might be some altercations. We're probably going to see TW3 wrestle someone and probably lose and stay in his turkey suit. He's got to get out of that thing soon. They got to find a way for him to get out. So then we have Chandler, Arizona's own Brendan Ballin, your Rush champion, against Justice Davis, which I think could be a banger match. Freya the Slayer versus Dayami. Donovan Cecil versus Colby Carter, who debuted his TV debut for OVW last week. Then we have the lovely Miss Larkin, the crazy one, against J-Rod. And then we have Star Rider versus Shotgun. Tony Gunn going to do some cowboy shit. And then our main event tonight is tag team match. Cal Hero and Eric Surge, who fought each other last week in a great match against the two morons from the trifecta. It just means they're really good at being heels if they annoy me, right? The two Jakes, the two Jake-offs. Jake Painter and Jake Lawless. It's a good card, man. That's a quality card for OVW. We have about 10 minutes till we get started. And I got a bone to pick with some of you guys, especially if you're on my TikTok, you little shits. If you're on my TikTok and you're making fun of my boy, sweet, sensual Steven Steele, you better knock that shit off. Better knock that shit off right now. I will fight you. That is my boy. Steven Steele's my boy. Was saying that he's the second generation. His dad is Elmer Fudd because of the way he talks. Y'all are making fun of the way the man talks. Golly. Tisk, tisk, tisk. How dare you make fun of a speech impediment? You filthy marks. But either way, we are now at the go home show. We need to get hyped about this because I am very, very, very excited for the go home show. I think that, man, I mean, heck, I think it's been a really good build. Wilton Smith, thanks for the follow on Kick. I think it's been a really good build. I think that we've had nothing but good stuff coming as far as the build for OVW, which is not a developmental, it's a regional promotion, right? It's a territory, if you will. It's a small promotion. They don't have the biggest reach, man. They're trying, man. Their YouTube channel is amazing. They work hard, and they are awesome, man. They're just a great company, and we get to see the future of pro wrestling every single week, and I think that's pretty fucking cool. So I think that we need to just enjoy the wrestling. You know what I mean? As an old school wrestling fan, you know, I'm 44 years old. I've been watching wrestling since I can remember, since I was 4. I remember watching watching Hulk and Andre in a movie theater, WrestleMania 3. So, yeah, I enjoy it. So, big props to them. I definitely think they got a lot of good things going. We're going to see a lot of these guys move on. I don't keep up with independent wrestling as much as I would like. I am a WWE guy. I still watch, like I watch TNA every now and again. I'll peek in on AEW when they got something going on. I've been to a couple of AEW live events. Took my son to one a couple of years ago, so I definitely try to keep up. Right? Some would say, "Oh, you're a casual." That's fine. You can call me a casual if you want. I don't care. I probably forgot more wrestling than most of you motherfuckers ever known. So I love pro wrestling. I'll continue to love pro wrestling, and we're going to continue because of the Creator Sports Network. We will continue to bring you guys pro wrestling in a legal sense, because these broadcasts that I do are official broadcasts. CSN is an official partner of OVW that allows me to do this. So I don't bring you some pirated bootleg bullshit, right? It's not. I mean, I'm just a dad and a husband, right? I don't have the greatest quality of everything, right? I make my graphics with AI, and I do the best I can. So, but I love hanging out with you guys. I love being part of, pro wrestling in some small way, and I have a good time doing it. So, I hope you guys that do show up. I know there's a lot of you that watch in the background and peek in there. Don't really say anything in the chat. You guys don't have to. Never call out lurkers like that. I appreciate my lurkers. But I hope you guys enjoy the show. Let's get on over to our main scene here. As you guys know, the main scene will be set up like this with my webcam up in the middle. And that's for YouTube because I stream over to YouTube, both horizontal and vertical. So I will be up in the middle. Live reactions, all that stuff, and I watch off to my right, your left. So if you guys see me turned, because I'm watching the show too, right? Like I'm not here to click farm, or clip farm or clip bait or anything like that. That's not my thing, right? I'm here to watch wrestling. So, so I definitely want to enjoy the show with you guys, and respond to chat and all that jazz. So. If you guys want to support the stream, you guys can donate. Just do !donate in any of the chats. Here, I'll type it in the chat box for you. All that stuff goes directly to me, okay? I do not know why on Twitch it always does it twice, because my Nightbot will not turn off the tip command. But that stuff goes directly to me. And yeah, so if you do want to support the channel, that'll be there for you guys. If you don't want to, you just want to watch, hey man, that's support enough. If you're on YouTube, just make sure you like the video, like the live, and check out some of my other content, man. For all of you guys, please check out some of my other content. We got a few more minutes till the show is scheduled to get started here. Let me refresh my stream. Sometimes I get started a little late. I'm in the Creator Sports Network Discord. Has a couple of guys that are in communication with people at OVW, or people that run like their streams and stuff. So they will, like, if there's any issues, they'll let us know. If we got to switch over to their YouTube channel, they'll let us know. Stuff like that. We try to keep it as smooth as we can. But yeah, I mean, I definitely want us to have fun, man. It's pro wrestling. Pro wrestling is supposed to be fun. Also, if you do !free cash, I think it just popped up in Kick, but !free cash, use my link. You could download an app to your phone where you could play games and earn cash for the games. I do get a little bit of a commission for that. It's like an affiliate link, okay? But if you guys want to do that, please do. I have my little ad banner there on the bottom. You guys can sign up for that. You guys, I believe you guys get a little bonus too. I think a $5 bonus for signing up, and then it kicks me $5 for each of the signups. But if you guys want to do that, exclamation free cash, hashtag ad, right? But that also supports the channel as well. A couple minutes before we're going to get rolling here. Man, I'm excited for this card tonight. I think this card's going to be good. And then I know that Double Crossed is being taped. It's being taped on Tuesday. But I will stay off of social media. I'll stay off of wrestling social media Tuesday and Thursday to avoid all spoilers before Double Cross next week, okay? I'm back. It's Kenny to go against me. You go against me all you want, man. We're still friends. It's a friendly rivalry, Kenny. But I've enjoyed this build up towards Double Cross. I know it's being taped on Tuesday, like I said, but I'll avoid all spoilers. If any of you MFs go onto my social media and try to spoil it for me, I'll find you. You hear me, Kenny? Don't you try to spoil it for me. But I'm very much looking forward to that. Very much looking forward to the world title match. I call it a world title. I know the OVW Heavyweight Championship is not a world title, but I call it one. Between Dustin Jackson and Steven Steele. So I'm very, very excited for that. Is our sound not working? Whoa. There we go. I'm gonna lower it just a little bit, chat. Let me know if that's too quiet. Let me know if there's any sound issues or anything. Oh man, I think WrestleMania next weekend. I thought WrestleMania was this weekend, Kenny. I was so excited. I thought WrestleMania was this weekend. But I am very much looking forward to WrestleMania.
For OVW RISE. Your opening contest for
OVW I'm so glad we started with this match.
Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from
you guys need me to make the camera smaller? I think I will actually.
Colby Carter.
It's up here for YouTube purposes, but I'll scoot it up. That's better.
Linda Kay and the East End Villain, Josh Ashcraft. We are right along ringside and ready for another big week of OVW wrestling. And man, so much going on here at OVW. We can't wait to tell you all about it.
That's right, AJ. I am stoked to be here tonight. We're just days away from Double Cross.
Brendan Ballin.
And his opponent from Chandler, Arizona, here's the OVW Rush Division Champion.
At WrestleMania, people will wrestle. They definitely will.
Brendan
Ballin.
Talk about excitement. Talk about a house of fire. The Rush Division Champion, Brendan Ballin. Always exciting to see this young man in the ring. And of course, Colby Carter made his debut last week. Very impressive here on Rise.
Yeah, extremely was.
He is. He's from Chandler.
Week, he's got a tough challenge ahead of him. The OVW Rush Division Champion, Brendan Ballin.
But Kenny, I'm super excited for WrestleMania.
Non-title match here tonight. Obviously, Colby Carter with the size advantage. The bell sounds.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Gate. Colby Carter taking it to Brendan Ballin here.
That's smart. That's what he should be doing in this situation. You want to take somebody like Brendan Ballin. You want to get the offensive lead.
He's very good.
Oh, my goodness.
I just saw a tooth fly.
He's their Rush Division champion, Liam, which is like their Cruiserweight championship, their X Division championship from TNA.
Brendan Ballin didn't really have a lot of effect there, Josh.
Look, Colby Carter looks like he is carved out of granite. As he lights up the Rush Division champion in the corner.
Oh my God!
Brendan Ballin across the ring.
Josh, it looks like he's hurting him with granite.
They have a U.S. title.
Brendan Ballin now, he's in a world of hurt, but look out! Colby Carter in and catches him. Two count.
Their U.S. champion is Tony Evans.
Right there.
Looks like Colby's trying to put this thing away early here, guys. It's a great opportunity.
Sure, it's exactly what he should be doing. No, Colby Carter wants to make a statement.
Jesus Christ.
And regardless of whether Brendan Balling likes it or not, Colby Carter wants everybody in OVW on notice.
Yeah, I mean, he made a huge statement last week on his debut here on Rise.
Yeah.
It was like $1 million.
Be quiet,
Right now,
Liam. Just play
very,
along,
very
man.
impressive.
Brendan Balling able to drop down. Those
Just believe in the
kicks,
magic, bro.
Trying to chop down Colby Carter here.
Oh,
Off the ropes. Oh,
my
man.
God. Back of the head. He didn't miss there.
An elbow.
Countered every bit of that. You got to think this would be a great stepping stone and a great win for Colby Carter to let everybody, as you said, Josh. Put
Oh,
everybody on
release
notice.
German.
Oh, man.
Deadlift followed by a German suplex.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Colby Carter looking to put
I
away
would die.
the Rush
Another
Division
one.
champion.
Two.
And again, Brendan
Oh, my
Balling hard down to the
God.
canvas.
Brendan Balling might
You think
not be
Randy
set
wins
after
against
this
Cody?
rise, but it's going to take a lot to keep our champion down.
I think Punk wins.
Oh, my God.
Brendan Balling landed on his face.
Who's Penta wrestling?
Colby Carter is putting an emphatic
Is he wrestling Dominic?
exclamation point on the statement
Or who's he
he's
wrestling?
making here tonight. And that statement is, I will not be overlooked. I am here.
Brendan Balling being decimated in this one. Colby Carter has him up now. Balling trying to fight back.
Is it a ladder
Series
match?
of right
Okay.
hands here.
Takes him over with a Rana. Brendan Balling drop kick.
A little shift of momentum right here.
Balling comes in, up and over.
Oh.
He goes.
Very nice. So quick. Brendan Balling just quick as a hiccup here.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Colby Carter caught him out of
Wow.
midair.
Balling down hard in for the
Oh,
cover
he
here.
kicked out.
Colby Carter
Ooh.
almost caught him. I thought
Okay.
that
Okay.
Yeah, I thought
I'm
that was
grabbing
done.
your arm this time, AJ.
I thought it was done.
Colby Carter, if he could pick up a win over the OVW Rush Division champion here, it would absolutely rock
Colby
him
Carter
up
just
that ladder.
debuted last week. TV debut, not his wrestling
Carter
debut.
now, he's got his sights set on Balling,
he's
charges
ready.
in.
Oh,
Balling managed to roll out of the way. Carter put the brakes on, but that drop kick got him right on the chin.
Brendan was ready
Oh.
too. Ooh.
Oh, Colby Carter's in a bad spot right here.
What in the world is... Oh, man! Right to the midsection and a double stop. Could this be it for
gonna
Colby
go up.
Carter?
Oh, Brendan Balling's not done yet.
He had the opportunity. He should have
Yeah,
covered it
this
there.
might be a
could-
bad
This
idea.
could be a miscalculation here, guys.
Well, the OVW Rush Division champion, known for high-risk maneuvers,
Oh.
but I think he might be right.
Oh, my word!
Right in the
A little
face.
too much time right there.
In the
Brutal forearm right to the
face.
side of the jaw. Brendan Balling on the ring apron here, and Colby Carter now climbing his way up the ropes.
Oh, hang on. We saw Carter do this last week.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Just the feat of strength of this man.
Look out!
Deadlifts him over, floats over.
Oh
but he's
my
not
God.
done yet.
Yeah, he doesn't go for the pin there, guys. You talk about trying to make a statement. Colby Carter is putting the entire locker room on notice.
Kitty
here.
bobblehead.
Wait a second.
Hold on.
Look out!
Javon Evans, Rusev, Rey Mysterio, Penta up. Rey Mysterio literally retires again during the match, and they take him out of the Hall of Fame. I'm
Just
tired
when
of seeing
you
Rey
think Brendan
Mysterio
Balling
wrestle.
is down and out, guys.
He's so
somehow
slow
comes
now.
out of nowhere with
he's
something
Right,
crazy.
he's got a lot of heart to him right now. He's taking it up to the top rope.
Brendan Balling could be looking for that huge front.
Oh, man.
He got it. He got it. Can he get it? He's got the cover here.
Man, they let him win clean.
Got him.
That was a good match.
Here is your winner, Brendan Balling.
Brendan Balling picks up a huge victory.
I
over
hate
a
that they
very
told us that the
game
demon was
Carter.
coming. They do that shit all the time with Finn. Why did they have to tell us?
If you've
Honestly,
ever
why
dreamed
did
of
they
being
have to
part
tell
of
us?
professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more.
Yep.
Will you
It
be the
was
next
all on
main
their
event
social
of
media.
impressive
It
wrestling?
said
Visit
I'm back, and it had a
OVWacademy.com
blood
and apply
symbol
now.
with Finn, and then he gave a promo. It was a good promo, but don't tell me that you're getting... Dude, imagine the Demon at night at WrestleMania, and you didn't know he was happening. He returned on Monday. Just say y'all can't have a ladder match without the letter 619. Tell me the last time that Rey Mysterio has been relevant. His son is 10 times the mic man he's ever been. Ever. I think Oba beats Brock clean. I think they give them 25 minutes. They beat the shit out of each other, and Oba beats Brock clean. Dom's better than him on the mic, period. Dom's better than his dad on the microphone, period. Ray was never known as a stick man. Go back and listen to Ray's old promos. They're garbage. If you were objective about it, his promos are bad. His wrestling is top tier. His character, top tier. But I think Oba beats Brock clean. And I think it's brutal. That should close day one. You think Oba and Roman for the title at Backlash? So that means you're assuming Roman wins at Mania, which is fine. And does Roman beat Oba? Because he's not going to drop a title that fast. It's Mania. Most of the finishes are clean, to be fair.
Let's go. And Jaden now over the top. Star Rider. Send Tommy Boy Floss. Star Rider up.
Star Rider manages to push everybody.
Connects.
This match was good last week. There's something going on with their sound today.
On Baxter Avenue and Heights Lane in Louisville.
See Roman beating Punk. I would like Punk to get a big WrestleMania win.
She is a goddess of the Maya River.
But I can definitely see Roman beating him in a great match. Like, I think that match is going to be great.
We are back here on OVW Rise, ladies and gentlemen. Dayami, part of the Z-Force. Always good to see Dayami in the ring, guys.
And Dayami is always a pleasure to watch. So explosive, so quick. This is going to be a great matchup.
So you think Oba starts losing a little bit, but it's due to interference? That's fair.
And her opponent,
Slam, baby!
She is the Arctic
Oh,
Amazon.
Chat. Freya the Slayer can step on me anytime she wants. I just want everyone to know that and understand that.
However, this will be possibly a challenge here. I mean, given just the size difference alone.
Well, and that's the thing. Freya the Slayer is one of the most powerful women that has ever walked through the curtain here at OVW. Dayami's going to have to use her speed to her advantage.
You talk about trying to climb the mountain or climb the ladder here at OVW. I mean, what a mountain in front of her is Freya already right out of the gate. Tries for the boot there, guys.
Yeah, and out of the gate, to your point,
Oh.
Josh, the speed there from Dayami.
But Freya snatches that arm.
Oh, man.
Let's beat the shit out of her.
Dayami with a forearm. Dayami's got Freya hooked.
Oh.
Right off the bat, landing some damage right there.
A little more insult to injury. And
Yeah, looked like Freya tried to block
Oh,
it.
my God.
Man.
Dayami went over, but Freya charges into the ropes.
Oh, man.
Naomi, I think she thought she had got Freya on that head scissors.
Yeah, I think so too.
But Freya's just too damn powerful.
Oh no.
Freya looking for that termination dust early on. Naomi out the way.
Mister, little flubber, didn't get her leg
She
up.
got a little bit of it here.
Freya so hard to get off balance. Naomi drops down.
Freya
ain't going nowhere.
Naomi's so funny.
Yeah, it's almost like Freya's kind of toying with Naomi a little bit here.
Oh my God!
Oh, not towing right there. Unless you want to. That's your way of
Both are
towing.
better than Becky Lynch.
My goodness. But look at
Whoa.
Naomi here. Not backing down at all, guys.
Well, she's a superhero. Maybe that brought out some superpowers as we
That's right,
see
she's a
right there.
superhero, part of the Z-Force. Oh, step up in Zaguri.
Freya step up in Zaguri. She's got the art of
Oh,
Amazon
DDT.
rocked.
That used to be a finisher, by the way, chat.
Freya down with
One of
the
the greatest
DDT.
finishers of all time.
Naomi's feeling it.
Off the ropes,
It's a better 619 than Rey.
Catches every bit of it.
It's a better 619 than Rey Mysterio.
Trouble here, guys.
Freya looking to make her way back into the OVW Women's Championship picture here. A win against
Oh,
Naomi.
God.
Could get
It's
her
true.
Closer, but Naomi
It's damn
understands
true.
what's on the line for her as well. A win over Freya could be
Oh, no.
huge.
This was a bad idea.
Freya, a multi-time former women's champion.
But Naomi was trying to go for a victory roll, though. Freya's got her arms crossed. Shots to the top of the head.
Oh, dropped her right on her face.
Drops Freya face first into the canvas. That'll take her down. Ain't
That's
gotta be
right.
ready to be effective.
She going in for it again? We got the shimmy last time.
That's how I met most of my girlfriends back in the day. You don't have to be pretty to be effective.
Scratches her by the throat.
Yep. Well, we know how this is going to end if she connect. Naomi was able to get out of it earlier, but can she do it here? That's the question.
Oh, my God.
Amazon.
Oh, man. Gets every bit of it in for the cover here. That's
I would let Freya do that to me several times a day.
Here is your winner, Freya the Slayer.
I would.
Another dominant win there by the dominant Arctic Amazon Freya the Slayer.
We've got more
AJ Lee destroys Becky, keeps the title. I think Becky Lynch is the most overrated women's wrestler.
Baby, how you doing, J-Rod, honey buns? How you doing? Listen, hon, I've been seeing what you've been doing on American Gladiator. You know, you've been looking so fine. It is
love this guy.
unbelievable, honey buns. You know, all the big, strong muscles you got, that pretty little smile, your beautiful eyes. Honey, listen, if you don't mind, I'm just going to let you know right now, I'm going to be watching later tonight, and if you want, I can give you some pointers.
Hey, I like it when people watch.
Oh, do you now?
Chat, this is not PG.
Now, when your plant starts drooping
Seems
like
they
this,
fixed their
all it
sound.
needs is a
That's
little
good.
water
Let me
and
mute
a
the
bit of-
commercials here. Yeah, Kenny, I think that AJ should win. Although, man, they really like giving Becky titles at WrestleMania, though, don't they? Like, they really like giving her titles at Mania. Chad, next Thursday is the premium event Double Cross. And if Creator Sports Network has the rights to broadcast, I will be here, okay? That I can promise you.
Introducing first, the inherited owner of TFN Enterprises, Draco Bennett II.
Draco
Dude, that
Bennett
guy has fire
II
tights.
making his debut on Rise,
His tights are fire.
flashing around Daddy's money.
Wait a minute. Look at John. Oh,
If you got it, flaunt it, I guess.
I have some right here,
I
actually.
mean, it ain't his.
Okay.
Well, actually, you owe me
I
200.
don't know.
That was in my shirt, you guys. Can I have it back?
Yeah, I wonder why there was all that lint on it.
Oh, shit.
And his opponent from Brookville, Indiana. They call him the Mammoth, Donovan Cecil.
No, see, that's the right choice. It gets the crowd going.
Three-time
Similar to The
Kentucky
Rock, how The Rock
strongest
hosted
man,
like 3
Donovan
times.
Cecil. Vegas weather, new look for Cecil.
I'm sorry, but as we get closer into summer, that's going to be a little bit warm to have on, but nevertheless.
Did he take that out of my closet?
I didn't know that you had a mammoth skin.
Yeah, well,
What do you? A shawl?
I don't know.
Regardless of what Donovan Cecil had on his shoulders, Draco Bennett's about to have the entire world collapse on him if Donovan Cecil gets his hands on him.
Great opportunity for Draco, but
He's gonna try to pay him off.
So Draco's got that cockiness and that arrogance and
the money. What is he? He's trying to.
Oh.
Is he
He's trying to pay off
a win
for
here?
a win.
That's what it looks like.
Are you kidding? Well, Donovan's not having any of that, though.
Draco believes, though. He has that confidence in him, thinking that that may work.
Take the money, Donovan. Just take the money and still get the win. Well, maybe not.
Donovan Cecil's not the kind of guy that you can just bribe. You can pay off.
Oh, well.
This was a bad idea.
I would not have done that if I were you, Draco.
Had more Rock and the Beast, if anything.
Bennett tried to go for another slap. Cecil's got a hold of him. It just flings him for distance.
Cecil Bennett was not on the original card.
Donovan Cecil is an absolute
Oh my God.
powerhouse. in
Sweet
that
baby
ring.
Jesus.
Draco Bennett is not a small competitor.
Well, he was smart to roll out to the floor and kind of get some distance.
Good idea.
Donovan at this point. You definitely don't want to try to go toe-to-toe with Donovan Cecil for sure.
Donovan, not a big fan of playing games right now. Just
Oh, Hangman.
approaching Draco, but
Draco
well,
hot-shotting Donovan Cecil down across that top rope. And
yeah, smarter Draco right there.
very smart Draco.
Stephanie
If you
versus
take away
Liv.
the auction of Cecil, you take away the gas out of that tank, it ain't going nowhere.
Well, very
Oh,
smart to
no.
capitalize here and
The
really
no-selling.
try to go to work and, well, Donovan now just. Oh man, this is not.
You
gonna
know, you got to give Draco Bennett credit for trying.
Well, thanks for
See
coming,
ya.
Draco, but that's what happens when you run into a human bus.
Draco Bennett trying to drag himself up, succeeds by using the ropes. And
He's saying no.
oh no, hang on.
70 McCarron keeping the title, you think?
Oh,
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
word!
Mostly because I watched Stephanie McCarron to stay champion. So I love
My
her.
goodness.
No, not again. He's saying one more time. No.
Draco Bennett is begging Donovan Cecil to just let him leave.
Oh my God!
Does he still have more of that money? He
Oh
might be trying to
my
buy his way
God,
out of
Chet!
this, though.
Holy
Another man's
smokes!
pain,
Donovan's
but
already, he's hurting his own hands by
I'm
chopping.
just glad it's not me.
Oh my God!
You know, maybe he
Goodness.
thinks Draco Bennett's like an ATM. If he hits it hard enough, hundreds will just come flying out
Good
of it.
drop kick.
Look out, Draco tries
It
for
did
a drop
nothing
kick.
to him.
Donovan stumbles backwards just a little bit there. It still didn't take the big man off his feet.
Oh, turn around, Draco.
Draco.
Oh, the big fella!
Well, there's
Donovan
a drop
Cecil.
kick. My gosh.
A man that size should not move so fluidly like that. The explosiveness out of the mammoth Donovan Cecil.
Oh!
Case in point.
That's right.
We know what's coming next.
Oh no.
It's that
Boom!
mammoth stampede. Just trying to run right through Bennett.
Folding Draco Bennett, my
He
goodness.
folded him like that $100 bill he's going to slip into his pocket.
Draco, he should just lay down on the mat at this point, kid, and just take the loss, for goodness sake. Look at the power and the strength.
Oh my gosh, that's a grown-ass man.
Guys.
He's flexing.
Oh no!
Donovan Cecil's flexing while holding up a grown man. Oh no. Donovan Cecil. You know, let's be honest, he's had a lot of success with that right hand open-handed slap. He knocked Jack Vaughn out.
Well, he sent Jack Vaughn packing. Oh, there's the slap.
Oh.
Bennett bounces off the ropes. Right back.
Oh, he dropped him on his head.
Level event.
Cover here, 2 count and 3, and thanks for coming, Draco.
Wow.
Here's your winner, the Mammoth, Donovan Cecil.
You know, it's one of those things where Draco didn't care about getting to the pay window. He didn't care about the money. He had an opportunity. He thought he'd seize it, but unfortunately,
wow,
he didn't come out on top tonight. There's your winner, Donovan Cecil. Let's shoot it up here.
We're having a good time tonight, and look who's here. It's Torchy from Torchy's Tacos, one of our newest part of the family here at OVW. You need to check out Torchy's. It is located in Jeffersonville. That is at 1540 Veterans Parkway. And if
Chad, I live in Arizona.
Tonight, you bring
I
your ticket
don't
from tonight,
know
you get 50% off a half queso at Torchy's Tacos.
if the
Plus,
tacos
hey, how about this?
in
Happy hour,
Kentucky
Monday through
are going to
Friday,
live
2 to
up
5.
to
You can get half price
what I
wraps
have
and
available
half
to
price
me
house
here in
bars.
Arizona.
I'm in
I won't
Torchy.
say no
I'm in. Give it up
to
for Torchy
tacos.
from Torchy Tacos in Jeffersonville.
Trust me.
Jota Peso. I know you're asking yourself why. Why, Maximo? I'll tell you why, because you're not Jota, man. Jermaine Domingo, that's not what I like, and that's not what you are, man. You're Jota. Because if you were Jota, we would still be standing here, the OVW Tag Team Champions. But because you're Manny Domingo, we are not champions. So I did what I had to do. Come double cross.
You and I.
Go one
I love this guy.
Now
It's a
the
good promo.
question is it Jota or is it Manny Domingo? And I tell you right now, Jota, when you show up as Manny, I'm gonna beat the Manny Domingo out of you. So double cross, is it Jota or is it Manny? The ring is yours.
Good promo.
If you've
Okay.
ever dreamed
Okay.
of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Elmo loves to giggle.
What the hell, Elmo?
Tell him that laughing can help when you have a big feeling, like when you feel happy. Make sure to celebrate when you're happy and laugh it out.
If you clip that, Chad, I will fucking ban you.
I don't think that many.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer. She's on the honor roll. She's just not the type.
No way.
No way. No way.
No way, my kid would never vape. Get your head out of the cloud.
Don't vape, kids.
Today, nearly
Bad for you.
8,000 kids will start vaping.
They'll fuck
Maybe
you
even
up.
yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Being a cowboy, I don't know anything different from when I was 3 or 4 years old. I did tough things. I thought everybody needed to do tough things, and if you didn't, I didn't have time for it. I had a very successful career at a very young age, and life was fast. I was preparing physically. I wasn't doing anything mentally on the inside. And then I got hurt. I wanted to be better as a person, and I really dug into mental health. I start my day with 20-minute workouts. I live life 8 seconds at a time. Horses are so therapeutic.
I appreciate this commercial, chat. For those of you that know me and my PTSD issues as a veteran,
I take
This is a good commercial. Every time I see it, I think it's a great commercial.
Be in there for them. You're gonna have tough days. Everybody does. Find a place to stop and just breathe. Love your mind.
Every day, pressure builds. Heat, friction, hours. Bone Cologne is a tactical spray engineered for man's lower zones.
There we go.
Designed to operate where standard cologne doesn't belong. One controlled deployment delivers targeted freshness to the lower front and the rear systems that follow you all day. Stay operational below the belt and freshen up those lower zones. Bone Cologne, targeted male freshness.
To all of the loyal fans of OVW, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude. Without you, there is no OVW. Without your passion, your energy, your unwavering support, there is no us. There's no talent, no production. Without you, there's no OVW. Thank you for being the driving force behind everything we do. The unsung heroes of our saga.
You two, make sure we're liking the live stream if you don't mind, please and thank you. It helps out the stream more than you know.
The following contest is a non-title match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by their Z-Force teammates, Dayami and Percival Goodington the 13th, the team of Super Z and Kid Colossus, the
Z-Force.
We're back here on OVW Rise. AJ McKay, Linda Kay, and the East End villain Josh Ashcraft right along ringside. And guys, we are making our way to Double Crossed. Coming up this coming Tuesday, a very special TV taping here at the Hotpoint Davis Arena. You got tickets? Great. If you don't, ovwrestling.com. We want you to join us this coming Tuesday, April the 14th.
And their opponents representing Alpha Sigma Sigma.
Tag team champions.
The team of the Big Boss, Glenn Spector. The Natural, Kanan Christopher. The OVW Tag Team Champions.
April the 14th.
The Troublemakers.
Say it, Josh.
Well, the boys from Alpha Sigma Sigma are here, and when you're Alpha Sigma Sigma, you're Alpha
For
Sigma
life.
Sigma for life.
Apparently, there's no age limitation on there. The world's oldest living frat boys.
Brother, I tell you, I've been to a bunch of their frat parties. I can't remember a lot of them, though.
You don't remember when I saw you there last, Josh?
No.
I didn't get invited to that one. Nice. All right. Well.
Nonetheless, great tag team action here tonight.
Well, AJ, you're just not cool enough to hang out with the Troublemakers.
Well, I would debate that any day of the week. But Kid Colossus and Super Z of the Z-Force trying to figure out. Looks like Kid Colossus saying, let me get this one out. I want to go first here. Trying to figure out who of the Troublemakers are going to start things off here. Well, Kid Colossus indeed is going to start. Well, all right. Glenn Spector, yeah.
Glenn Spector willing to take on the challenge of Kid Colossus here. Start this off.
How smart is this, Josh? You think, Kanan Christopher is the bigger of the two.
Yeah, but Glenn Spector, he's a world-traveled, wily veteran.
Okay.
Yeah, they are the tag team champions, so you can't back down no matter the challenge.
Well, that's very true. It's a good point. I mean, if you're going to be a fighting champion or fighting champions, you gotta fight. That's what it's all about. You got to prove that you deserve those titles.
Not sure what he was saying there, but a little jaw jacking, a little flexing.
Glenn
Okay.
Testosterone old school from Glenn Spector.
Let's see what
I
he's got
trust his thinking here. Well, maybe not.
I didn't. But
Kid Colossus is going to try to wrench the arm of Glenn Spector off.
There's no way. There's no way.
Kid Colossus with just a hand on Spector's head. Disrespectful to the OVW tag team.
I hate that tag team, Kenny. I think that the whatever the fuck they're called now is ass, and they always have been.
It's not like they're stand-up individuals.
Says who? Says you? Again, you're just mad that you.
Not saying they're not better than these guys, because these guys are obviously a tag team with a really old veteran and a young big man that are still developing. But
Well,
whatever the fuck they're called now. There's a reason they got ran out of WWE because they weren't as good as they thought they were.
Work over the midsection there, like you said, of Kid Colossus, but Colossus acting like an anchor in the center of that ring.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Kanan Christopher, no small man, but whoa, he flung him to the corner, but right now, Kanan
Good elbow.
coming back in with that speed as well, and not much of a height difference in this one.
No, not as much of a height difference, but definitely a size disadvantage is Kanan.
Why would you tag back in?
Makes the tag to Glenn Spector.
Well, they're lining him up here. Shoulder tackle. Boom!
Such a stupid move. I love it. Wrestling's a show. It's a circus.
Glenn Spector now trying to send Kid Colossus into the forbidden zone. Those shots. Colossus rocked on his feet.
Oh no. Oh, big headbutt.
He had just stunned the big man.
I would think if you're a troublemaker, you're trying to get the big man, Kid Colossus, out of there and get Super Z in, or at least try to chop Kid Colossus down and take his legs from out under him at least. Look out!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And here comes Super Z.
That sent Glenn Spector just oozing down to the ground. Whoa.
Well, that splash obviously had some stank on it, but not as much as this
Oh
one.
my God. Oh, into a Superman punch. Holy
Super
crap.
Z laying out Glenn Spector.
Super Z, the freshman in. See what he can do to Glenn Spector.
Not even close. These guys actually wrestle. The oddities never did.
Breaks the hands of CZ though. Ducking, dodging, diving, everything.
And Super
Z
Z's a pretty good wrestler.
Rolls through Spector's punch. In comes Z.
Nice,
Super
nice.
Z flies.
He does have that super speed.
He does have that super speed.
Mm-hmm.
Kanan Christopher in. And again, Super Z takes the flight here.
It's still
Percival
going.
Goodington the
It's still
13th
going.
and Dayami out there on the outside.
Super Z. Super Z entertains me every single time. I don't give a shit if the guy's in a fucking superhero costume. It's pro wrestling, man.
Troublemakers trying to gather their
He
thoughts
buys
on
into
the
that
outside
character
here.
fully.
Wait a second here.
Hold on. They've got Percival.
Uh-oh.
Percy in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Hold on.
Oh, Dayami pulls him out of the way.
Oh, head cracker.
Oh, a meeting
Super
of the
Z.
mindless there. And Super Z flies over the top. And both of the troublemakers go down here.
That is one united front.
Percival. Percival Goodington the 13th is my favorite character name
Super Z.
ever.
Super Z and the rest of the Z-Force standing tall on the ramp.
I don't think they'll beat the tag team champs here, but if the champs win, they win dirty, which they should.
Oh, man, not a great spot there for Kanan.
Yeah, double team here from the Z-Force. Whips off
Oh.
Kanan from the ropes. Kid Colossus, big shoulder tackle down. And Super Z, big splash.
Wow.
Kid
He doesn't know his own
Colossus doesn't know his own
strength.
strength sometimes. Super Z, he looks like
Oh my God.
Super Z jumped into the
The
side of the
Z-Force, supremely entertaining.
If you've ever wanted to see a beluga whale fight, well, Kid Colossus.
Oh my God.
The size of a big beluga.
Yeah, but I've never seen a beluga whale throw a right hand like that.
That's very true.
Kid Colossus sending Kanan Christopher across the ring.
Yeah, he's in trouble, Josh. Oh, there's the
hug.
He's a hugger.
He's a hugger.
He's a better hugger than Bailey.
I know that might be painful for Kanan, but I love hugs.
bad spot for Kanan Christopher.
I know, Josh.
Here, Linda.
Oh, see, thank you.
See, friends hug.
I'm
good, thank you.
See, AJ not a friend.
Well, I am a friend. You just don't ever take me to those places. Big scoop slam from Colossus. Super Z off the ropes.
Wheelbarrow.
Double team again.
That unique offense there from the Z-Force. Ooh.
Splashing down across Kanan Christopher.
Well, he's got him pinned here. Just a 1 count. Referee trying to get Kid Colossus out of the ring. Now trying to get Glenn Spector out. One of our newer referees, Mason Cook, doing a great job in there tonight.
Kane and Christopher eats that top turnbuckle.
Oh, Suicide was actually different people. There were different Suicides in TNA, Kenny. Suicide was awesome.
And a double chop. You know what? It just doesn't. I can't.
Christopher Daniels was Suicide.
Start calling it a
There was like 4 or 5 different people that put on the Suicide mask.
Okay.
You can have every bit of that. Just like Kane and Christopher. Well, he's
There's some cool videos on YouTube about like the history of Suicide in TNA. It's super cool, man.
Kane and Christopher is not to be taken lightly. The bigger of the two of the troublemakers is just as
He was awesome.
as his partner Glenn Spector is.
That was a cool character.
Bulldog connects.
Super Z understands that.
Bro entertains me. What can I say?
Pressure.
2 count. Spector in for the save, but didn't need it as Caden was able to kick out of there.
Kid Colossus now back in.
And they're giving the young fella a workout here on the Troublemakers. A lot of ring time.
Rocked himself a little bit there with that one.
Tag made to Super Z.
Tag team action continues. The Z-Force taking on the Troublemakers non-title.
Oh, we
match
got him
here.
now.
Look out, Kane and Christopher with a big scoop up.
Kane and Christopher,
Super Z
that's
able
his
to drop
name.
down from behind.
Good tag.
Beautiful shot.
Good veteran tag right there. Here we go. He's going to chuck him.
Roll up here.
Oh! He sent head first into that post.
He likes to fly, but that's not the way he normally likes to fly. Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
that
I don't
shoulder.
think he didn't see the tag there. That's the referee couldn't obviously count that that pin attempt.
Yeah, thank you, Kenny. They were awesome at Suicide, like that character. Man, that was cool.
Kane and Christopher reaches over and
That
raises
8-sided
the eyes
ring,
of
I miss
Super Z.
TNA being that way.
Kane and Christopher has that long
Their
reach
knockouts
advantage.
division was incredible.
Yeah, that's definitely not the corner that Super Z wants to be in.
Troublemakers back in control.
Oh,
with Super Z
man.
on double shoulder tackle, and down goes Super Z. Pin attempt here, 2, and no.
Super Z is anxiously reaching out to get his tag partner in right now. Kid Colossus anxious to get back in too.
Super Z reaching just
A little
fingertips away.
jaw cracker right
Kane
there.
Christopher keeps
Oh,
keeping him back.
So close.
Oh, Kane and Christopher now just flinging.
Oh,
Super
man.
Z.
Right on the tailbone, too.
Sent him straight.
Oh, my
Glenn
word.
Spector. Ooh.
Spector makes the tag. Kane and Christopher taking every single second of that referee's 5 count. Now Glenn Spector.
Yep. It's great tag team wrestling. It really is. Old school tag team wrestling. The back and forth.
Cheating is what it is.
It's smart. It's
a
using
boot to
the
the
referee's
throat.
No, it's
count
not
to their
cheating.
advantage.
Well,
you don't have to like it to agree with me.
I don't like it.
Glenn Spector cutting off Super Z for making that tag.
He was really close there. He was just seconds away, inches away. Obviously, Kid Colossus just jonesing to get back in there. Handful of mask now as Spector scoops up Super Z off the canvas.
That's a good backbreaker right there.
Backbreaker and Z yelling in agony on the
The
canvas.
sheep
All
pin.
the way up here. Another pin attempt.
Gosh, that damage to the lower back, that's really going to affect his flying ability.
Yeah, it could.
We got a little buffering here from their end of things, chat.
Right now, though, sent flying to the corner.
But Super Z with a back elbow. Trying to fight off Glenn Spector here. He has desperately got to make the tag to Kid
Oh, he
Colossus.
hooked him.
Oh, it was so close.
Instead, death comes ripping for him at the hands of Glenn Spector.
Super Z trying to get to that tag, and Spector just able to cut him off every time here.
Z sent into the corner.
The tag.
And the tag made by Kane and Christopher. The Troublemakers are working like a well-oiled machine.
They are.
Oh, good save right there from the young fella.
Man.
Momentum in that
Ooh.
power slam. Hold on. Oh.
Still somehow, some way,
Wow.
Super
Better
Z
tag team
able to
wrestling than
keep his team
WWE.
alive in this thing tonight, guys.
They don't have actual teams in WWE. They just put singles together and then call them tag team champions. I miss the New Day and the old
Look at the
Usos.
torque on that neck, just wrenching back with both of those hands right under the right under the chin of Super Z here.
This when they cared about tag team wrestling, actual tag teams. Heart Foundation, the Nasty Boys, the Rockers.
Z step up into Guri, and this could be the opening that Z needs.
Demolition.
Get over and make that tag and get the fresh man in
The Road
ring.
Warriors. You guys know it's Legion of Doom, but I know it's the Road Warriors because I watched them way before WWE.
Gave a shot right to the face of Kid Colossus.
Well, that was a moment of desperation. He knew that he couldn't allow that big man to come in.
Got him right back to the corner.
Z shot into the corner. And now the Troublemaker's working over Super Z.
Yeah, Kid Colossus infuriated there, trying to get to his partner, trying to get him some help. Obviously, though, causing that distraction by the referee there. The double team continues here, guys. Oh, man, that was ugly.
Z just ran face first into that boot of Kane and Christopher.
This has to be it.
Another pin. Thought he had him there.
Oh. How much more can Super Z take, though? Kid Colossus, though, just fingertips away from getting into that match again.
I'll say this: they gave them a ton of TV time right here just to wrestle, like
back here, guys,
show off skills.
Now, wait,
hold
on a second, two.
Oh,
an inside cradle, but Spectre again,
man,
cuts him off the pass, and they keep trying to bait Kid Colossus
and it's working
into the ring. And Colossus trying to protect his tag team partner, but he's doing more harm than good.
Yeah, it's hard for him to stay on the outside there. He's so frustrated at this point. There have been so many near tag attempts there, and he's just frustrated. He can't let his frustration get the better of him as the Troublemakers continue to impart damage onto Super Z. Ducks under here, look out.
You think Gunther beats Seth?
Bear hug now.
I'm not the biggest Seth fan.
I didn't know Glenn Spectre was a hugger.
Well, something tells me his hugs aren't as.
But I think that match could be really good too. WrestleMania is a good card.
Way,
it's not the best build, but the card is good.
Right now, he's got to try to do anything he can to get out of this bear hug.
He's ringing the bell of Glenn Spectre, but right now Glenn's still a firm base. Oh, could this be it? Could this be that moment he needs to tag in Kid Colossus?
Oh, look how close he was.
Spectre able to make the tag to Kane and Christopher.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Look at the power of Kane and Christopher.
Oh,
ow.
Nice.
Oh.
Super Z has just been decimated in the
and he kicks out of that?
Oh, my goodness.
But somehow is able to keep himself and his tag team partner, Kid Colossus, in this thing.
Got to give it to Super Z hanging in there still. I mean, God, it's been minutes. Several minutes.
You really do. They have just beat the absolute stew out of Super Z.
Z's trying to fight his way out of that corner. The Troublemaker's just too much for him.
Every time he gets a little bit of momentum, guys.
This match is good. This is a good match.
Very smart.
They just got to have a good ending.
By the Troublemakers.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Super Z flung into that corner by Glenn Spectre.
This is not looking good.
Come on, Percival, get him going.
Well, if Super Z can get his tag team partner in, that could change this match 180 degrees. Did I say that right?
Yeah. He doesn't have a choice
my
at this point. He has got to
word.
make that tag. I don't know how much more of this Super Z is going to be able to take.
He's got to bring out that inner superhero strength and energy to get back in. I think he can do it, though. He sends him. Oh, there's the airtime.
Oh, the code breaker.
Super Z runs through to a code breaker.
There's the break he needs right now.
But what's he
doing?
Little
short arm clothesline. Little short arm clothesline. Check the steak style.
Get to his partner, though. Kid Colossus, look, just incensed on the ring apron.
Little hot tag. Hot tag coming. Hot tag.
He did it. Kid Colossus gets the tag.
Comes in on fire.
Fire, taking it to the Troublemakers.
Oh, he's feeling
Spine buster.
Power spine buster.
To the big fella.
Oh, and wow, big boss, too.
Oh, man. Look at the size and the power and the intensity of Kid Colossus. Glenn Spector stumbles over to the
Glenn
corner.
makes the best facial expressions.
Man.
Like a freight train running through Glenn
It's so old school.
Spector's down right in the center of the ring.
What's Kid Colossus thinking here, guys?
He moved him. The flare flop, baby.
Christopher smartly pulling his partner out of the way.
Omni, how are you, brother? I love you.
Time to fly, and he absolutely bit the dust.
It's a finisher.
Oh, no.
Troublemakers.
Oh!
Oh, man.
Kid Colossus drilled right in the center of the ring. But Colossus back up to his knees. We've seen that move.
God, this match has been going on forever. This is great.
Just so big. Running through the arms of Bo Spector and Christopher.
Oh, my God.
Kid Colossus.
Back then, the system would have, kidding, because it just didn't have a structure.
Super Z out on the apron saying it's
Is that a
time to
denim?
fly. The cape goes on. He climbs.
No, he's not wearing denim. He's a superhero.
He connects. Can he get the pin? Can he pin? He got it. He got it.
Oh, my God. I'm actually shocked at the result. They pinned the tag team
Super
champions.
impressive win from the C-Force.
Yeah, I agree. Like a vaquero luchador, right? That wears jeans and a sweet-ass cowboy mask. That'd be sick. Oh, my God. I can't believe they pinned the tag team champions. That match was fired. They went, what, a good 25? 20? Man, that was a good match. Man, we still got an hour and 10 minutes to go here on OVW. Holy smokes. Man, that was fun. Remember, guys, next Thursday is Double Cross premium event. I know it's going to be taped. I will do no spoilers. We'll do a no spoiler watch. But I'm looking forward to that. So this is the go home show. So I'm thinking we're going to start seeing some promos. At least from... I mean, like, we have to hear from the champ, I think. We have to hear from Dustin Jackson. At some point tonight. Even a short promo, I think, would be good from him. But, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that next week. But I know that TikTok is probably sick of my wrestling content. I've been posting a lot of my shorts. Have been wrestling shorts on TikTok, so... Don't worry, it's still going to happen. So I've already got stream markers down to go and make some clips when I get done here, or like I'll probably make them tomorrow morning. But we're definitely still going to keep making the wrestling content because I enjoy doing it, and Creator Sports Network gives me the opportunity to do it as an official broadcast partner, because I'm not going to show you guys an illegal stream because I don't want to be fined or go to jail. I'm too pretty for jail. You all know that. I'm way too pretty for jail. Also, Omni, if you resubbed yesterday and my alert didn't go off, I apologize. Thank you so much, and I love you.
Jackson always signed the contract. Go ahead and get your boo-ha downhill.
OVW heavyweight champion Dustin Jackson.
And you're never going to actually get to hold this as a champion? I'll let you hold it for tonight.
Oh, right in the nuts.
Dustin! Oh!
Sure, title hopes goodbye.
It was last week. It was last week.
You can kiss my ass.
Fort Bay Smokehouse and Bar, 1053 Goss Avenue in Louisville.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
That build for that world title match, and I know the OVW Championship's not a world title, that build has been better than any WWE build for WrestleMania. And it's only been 2 weeks.
Episode of OVW television. We are so excited to be in a big legacy year.
That's 9 weeks away.
Oh, yes, 9 weeks. And then also coming up later this summer, the 200th episode of Overdrive. That's going to be August 19th. Don't miss it.
Well, December 20th is going to be our 175th SNS Christmas Chaos. You do not want to miss it.
Well, coming up on Tuesday, April 14th, that's this coming Tuesday, Double Crossed. It is a very special TV taping. We'll be showing it here on our YouTube channel, and of course, it will air on Thursday night in our regular time.
So they are showing it live on YouTube.
OVWrestling.com for that one. A lot of good matches already.
I will have to find out if I can stream it from their YouTube channel.
The OVW United States Heavyweight Championship.
That's right, and then a match that's come to a boiling point between Dustin Jackson, our heavyweight champion, facing off against the young and hungry Steven Steele.
It's going to be a lot more matches on that card. You don't want to miss that one. OVWrestling.com to get your tickets now. And also coming up, of course, we're part of the Kentucky Derby Festival. You don't want to miss it when we're going to be down there at the Chow Wagon in the Festiville for our annual Derby Festival Run for the Ropes. That's happening on Friday night, April the 24th. And on Thursday, April the 30th, we're doing a live event down there on the waterfront. But we're also going to be live here on
I'm going to see if they are
Davis Arena.
going to do anything to let us broadcast Double Cross live on Tuesday
a lot of great stuff coming
instead
up.
of Thursday.
OVWrestling.com to get your tickets. Well, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's OVW Rise is brought to you in part by American Mobile Glass, family owned and serving Kentuckiana since 1946. Glass repair for auto, residential, and commercial. Visit AmericanMobileGlass.com and get your free estimate today.
Hush!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first,
WWE props are a lot better. Well, they have a limitless budget.
Superior family, lovely Miss Larkin.
Wow.
Well, here comes Bag of Crazy and her boy toy.
Souffle of Psycho, if you will.
Okay, we'll go
I
with
love
that
souffle.
Out here with, I mean, let's be honest, he looks like insulation.
He looks like insulation.
With that today.
Oh, don't hug him, you'll get all itchy.
I think it's too late for that.
J-Rod!
And her opponent from Nashville, Tennessee. She is the ultimate athlete and an American gladiator, J-Rod.
The supernova of the new American Gladiators, J-Rod here. Oh, our fans here love her. I love her. Everybody.
Well, of course, J-Rod and Jesse Goddard of OVW fame going to be two of the newest American Gladiators. That show is coming up very, very soon, I believe, on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, and don't forget, hosted by OVW alumni.
Yeah, The Miz is going to...
That's right.
With J-Rod.
It's the new American Gladiators.
Athlete. Look at the physique on
Chad, this match made me want cake. If you know, you know.
All the power in the world cannot combat the crazy that is the lovely Miss Larkin.
I don't think there's enough Thorazine on the planet.
Well,
I was going to say, with the strength that J-Rod has, she's got to make sure to balance that out with the mind games that, or whatever you want to call it there from lovely Miss Larkin.
Larkin tried to go through the legs to escape. J-Rod not letting her get away that easily. The Ultimate Athlete charges in with a huge back elbow.
Taking nothing away from lovely Miss Larkin. She is a formidable competitor.
Absolutely.
I don't know how you plan for a match with someone of lovely Miss Larkin's ilk, but
that's a nice way to put it.
You just gotta do what J-Rod is doing and just power through here.
J-Rod powering up lovely Miss Larkin.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man, nice.
Driving her down to the canvas with that Samoan drop, and J-Rod absorbing the love of the OVW faithful here, looking to put Larkin away with that spear.
Wow, Larkin's smart, though. She saw it, got out to the floor. Of course.
I thought, into the arms of her.
She's hiding behind a human Pepto-Bismol bar.
Yeah, that's her Pepto-Bismol boy toy there. Oh, look! That's the distraction she needed, though, guys. Look at Tommy. Look at that Tommy boy, little
ground
weasel.
and pound there from lovely Miss Larkin.
Sometimes
I love it when the lovely Miss Larkin counts back at the referee. It makes me laugh.
Larkin rolls J-Rod back into the ring here.
Another side of lovely Miss Larkin, I must say, though. A lot of aggression in this one.
Well, she's going to need it with J-Rod. Larkin now lines her up. Reversal here.
Oh!
Oh!
Larkin with some innovative offense there, but I think
different.
just ticked J-Rod off.
Oh!
J-Rod J-Rod
Good
spins
clothesline.
her into a clothesline.
Back elbow.
Just keeps wiping Larkin out. Larkin can't seem to keep her feet under her.
Well, a duck under from
Connor.
Larkin there. And look at the power, though, of J-Rod. Catches her in midair here, guys. Fall away slam. Larkin goes down hard. J-Rod fired up tonight.
Oh,
Tommy Boy.
Oh.
Kicked off with ease.
Oh, but he's back up there.
Oh my God!
Whoa! Oh my
Good
God!
night.
Oh, I was expecting him falling back off the apron, but here we are.
J-Rod launched him clear across the ring, and hang on a
Steven.
second. Steven Steele is out here. Wait a second.
He did say he would be watching.
Steven lighting him up here. Wait, this thing is
I don't know why they rung the
broken down
bell.
here, guys.
That is your #1 contender for the OVW Heavyweight Championship, and
Big boots.
Larkin and Steven
smartly rolled to the floor here.
working like a great team.
Stop!
No more fighting
The Miz is a
tonight.
Hall of
This
Famer.
is not happening tonight. Here's what's going to happen.
I don't want to hear any Miz slander around here. He's one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Period.
A mixed
A wannabe Jade Cargill? Why? Because she's in shape? That's wild.
no
Larkin a cheap Alexa Bliss, not even trying to be Alexa Bliss.
place.
I don't think you understand territorial wrestling. That's what I think.
Boy versus you, Steven Steele, and J-Rod.
I think
Is this understood?
I think they want to do it tonight.
Yeah.
Steven Steele saying
Good luck. It's happening.
Yeah, they're saying
They want
they want to do it tonight here.
Miss Gannon, they want it tonight.
All right, fine. Tonight.
Oh, let's go.
Tonight. Since you all can't wait, let's do it. Let's do it.
Chat, they are
right
checking
now,
to see
in the ring.
if I can.
Listening to the fans.
Right
the
now.
fans want to see it tonight.
Let's go.
Oh, is this gonna happen right this second? Let's go.
Let's get it
Enough
on.
with the attitude. Good luck.
They're checking to see, or they're gonna ask if we could stream Double Crossed live on Tuesday.
The four of them didn't want to wait until Tuesday. Tommy Boy slow to get into the ring.
Let's
Him
go.
And Steven Steele.
Charging in, quick.
They don't want to waste any time.
Charging in like a panther.
Like a Pink Panther?
Get it? Yeah. I try.
You did.
And Larkin now getting herself involved. It's supposed to be the men against the men, the women against the women here.
It's a mixed tag team matchup. It is not intergender. And again, wait a second.
Oh,
I'd argue OVW and TNA have the same talent.
That was a miscalculation on her.
No big shocker there.
And saying that WWE has better talent than a territorial company is wildly. I mean, okay.
Larkin on the floor.
Well, you can't win.
Literally, for every single one of these wrestlers, I bet making it to WWE is their goal.
Steven Steele and
Larkin, look harder.
She doesn't realize that. Yeah.
Oh my God, Tommy Boy! Oh my God!
Steven needed to look at that. Wow. Was that strategic there between Tommy Boy and Larkin, though?
All the distraction they needed. Folks, you are watching OVW Rise mixed tag team action as the lovely Miss Larkin, Tommy Boy, taking on J-Rod and Steven Steele here.
Steven Steele coming out here to defend J-Rod as Tommy Boy was getting involved in that matchup.
Oh.
This thing has turned into a mixed tag contest.
Oh!
And Tommy Boy is
Holy smokes!
getting the better of the #1 contender for the OVW Heavyweight Championship. Steven Steele fighting back out of that corner.
I know he's got this match to focus on right now. Of course, he's got that huge match against Dustin Jackson at Double Cross, but right now the focus is to help.
I don't think Tommy Boy has an equal. He's his own entity.
Oh, but love this Larkin grabbing a handful of time.
He's a better looking James Ellsworth.
Well, obviously, Steven not wanting to hit a female, and Larkin makes that very hard when she's grabbing the hair, and again, back to it.
Steven Steele in enemy territory, now just getting choked on that bottom row.
You can hear our Hotpoint Davis Arena crowd anxious for J-Rod to get in this match, too. They want to see Larkin and J-Rod back at it.
I mean, it was a great matchup until Tommy Boy got involved.
Yeah.
Well, you got to think J-Rod wants to get her hands on the lovely Miss Larkin, who keeps interjecting herself in between Steven Still and Tommy Boy. And look out here, Tommy Boy now off the ropes. What's he going for here?
Did he slide through and hit a German suplex? That was crazy.
Nowhere to go.
So the way that his head snapped back there.
Oh, my goodness.
Jawbreaker.
Steven drops down, though. Face buster. Wait a second. Larkin and J-Rod trying to get to Larkin here.
And Larkin just slapping away at Steven Steele.
He was playing patty cake, from what I gathered.
Oh, and Tommy Boy from behind.
Our official Jeff Lute's not seeing any of this right now.
Well, J-Rod is incensed over here, trying to get to her partner and trying to help Steven Steele.
Tommy Boy's a good heel.
Larkin keeps attacking him from behind.
I mean,
got a stupid beard and he talks to the crowd. He's a good heel.
It's on the competitor in the ring. Steven Steele is absolutely feeling the ire.
And you just want to see him get punched in the face, so that's perfect for a shit-eating heel. He's pretty athletic, too. Oh.
Tommy Boy
Uranagi.
Steven Steele needs to either go for a cover or go for a tag.
And again, Larkin with that slipper or house shoe, and here comes J-Rod. J-Rod trying to get to her.
Oh, shit.
Both women to the outside here.
With Tommy Boy had the knucks.
Wait, what's going on here?
Well, the referee caught it, Josh. Rightfully so. Larkin on the run from J-Rod.
Oh, no.
Steven Steele.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
you motorboating son of a...
Oh, don't do it, Steven.
Spear.
Look out. Spear.
Better spear than Roman Reigns.
Oh, my.
I bet that every single one. Oh, there's Dustin. There's the champ. I bet every single one of these wrestlers would have you blown up in 2 minutes. Every single one of them.
Dustin trying to go for the cutter.
Look out!
J-Rod Spears, the world champion!
To the heavyweight champion!
Oh!
Talk about teamwork right there!
Steven Steele!
Looking out for your partner. Good for you, J-Rod.
Tommy Boy!
Tommy Boy tried to spear.
Double underhook DDT!
Oh!
That's gotta be it! In for the cover! 2!
Let's go!
Here are your winners, J-Rod and Steven Steele!
An impressive pairing right there between J-Rod and Steven Steele on getting the win.
Dustin Jackson!
Jackson tried to get involved and... Bye, Tommy Boy. Dustin Jackson tried to get involved but got cut in half by J-Rod.
That was nice.
And look at the look on Dustin Jackson's face. You gotta think. Steven Steele wants a piece of Dustin Jackson. He might have his number come double cross this Tuesday, April the 14th.
Right now, Steven Steele riding high with that win tonight going into double cross. Dustin Jackson, not so much.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of
All right,
professional
we're
wrestling or
building.
sports
We're
entertainment,
building. Woo! Man, first hour of the show was hot. I'll tell you what, the OVW's been on fire lately, man. They've been entertaining as hell. Man, I hope we get to do a Tuesday wrestling stream. And do a double cross live. That'd be cool. That would be awesome.
A big brouhaha about brouhaha.
Dustin Jackson's a way better wrestler than Ricky Starks. Better on the mic, too.
Ask him to make it a Hockley holiday.
Joe Hendry's an entrance. Nothing more. Can I have some ice water in here?
12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit. And now there's
Joe Hendry's entertaining, but he's an entrance. Once he's in the ring, he's normal.
Smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you.
If you took away Joe Hendry's entrance, no one would like him.
Scan.org.
Only at the Kentucky Derby Museum.
The Four Pegs Smokehouse highlight of the night.
Jackson always signed the contract. Go ahead and get your boo-ha downhill.
OVW heavyweight champion Dustin Jackson.
And you're never going to actually get to hold this as a champion. I'll let you hold it for tonight.
Dustin! Oh!
Thanks, bud.
Your title hopes goodbye. But tonight, you can kiss my ass.
Dustin Jackson wears thong.
1053 Goss Avenue in Louisville.
Here we go. Here we go. Championship promo time.
The floor is yours, baby doll. Go ahead and get off what you have on your chest. It doesn't look like much.
Steven, first of all, I have a beautiful chest. But let me introduce you. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the biggest ass kisser, Steven. Back up, Steven, back up. Listen, Steven, I'm not going to sign the contract. And the reason why I'm not going to sign the contract is because you're not ready.
Oh.
You see, in this sport of professional wrestling, there's levels to this. And you're way down here. Me, on the other hand, I'm way, way, way up here. And look, man, you're moving along. You're on your way there, but you're just not on my level. So it's for that reason that I'm not going to sign the contract. But since you're out here, you, and all these people can go ahead and give it up for the greatest OVW heavyweight champion of all time, Dustin Jackson.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up with the man with the worst tan of all time, Dustin Jackson. Dustin, you say I'm not ready? Baby doll, the history doesn't lie. You can't beat me. Not only that, baby doll, if you want to go into criticisms, let's talk about that thing you call hair on your head.
No.
Looks like, not really wrestling, but more sports entertainment. It looks looks more like a transplant. In fact, it's a little bit coy. Where'd you get it? Down south?
You think that's funny, Steven? You think that's funny? Ha 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 ha! You know what's real funny? The fact that I'm not going to sign that contract. The fact that you're not going to get your heavyweight championship shot. That's what's funny. Come on, ha 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 ha! Steven's not getting the title shot. Ha 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 ha!
Dustin, you will sign this contract right now.
I would do whatever she told me to do. You say you understand me, woman? Holy shit!
Steven won a #1 contendership match, fair and square. I don't know what Dustin thinks he's.
Dustin, you will sign this contract, or else I will strip you of that title.
Oh shit!
Oh yes.
All right.
And unlike you, I do what I say. Sign the contract.
So buffering.
Now.
Well, if he knew what was good for him, he'd put ink to paper here.
Hey, I get it, baby doll. I really do. I wouldn't want to face me either. Because now you've pissed me off. Ooh, yeah. Baby doll, I see right through you. You know what you are? You are just cow hero.
Oh.
Someone else that can't beat me.
Yeah, what's he gotta call cow out like that for?
But worst of all, you're not even cow. You're a cow wannabe.
Dustin Jackson's ready to fight right now.
Yeah, that's.
Yes, he does.
Push his buttons and look out! This thing's
Flap
breaking
deck.
down here.
Ooh, sit out powerbomb to the chest.
How about a Steven Steele?
Uh-oh.
Steven's fired up. Can't blame him, and also can't blame him for what he's about to deliver if it happens.
Oh.
Look out! Oh my!
Cutter.
Steven hit the cutter on Jackson.
If that happens next Tuesday night, guys, we are going to have a new OVW heavyweight champion.
That's right.
Wait a second.
Oh, look at this.
Steven's putting the pen in his hand. Oh!
That's one way of putting pen to paper.
Well, I mean, technically, his hand signed the contract.
Dustin Jackson's name is now on the dotted line. The match is happening.
Hey.
Oh, Steven!
Baby doll, you can kiss that championship goodbye.
Well, it is official.
Steven Steele, the #1 contender for the OVW.
Someone needs to keep Steven Steele in check.
It all goes down this coming Tuesday night, April the 14th. Get your tickets now. OVWrestling.com. You don't want to miss it.
We literally did exactly what you wanted to do. You were about to lose anyway. What do you mean? No, it's not. Enough. Last week you were in peril, and that's exactly why we hopped up.
It should have saved that promo for the end. That should have ended the show.
That was last week. Now this week, me and Painter have a tag match against Cal and Eric Surge. And tonight, we need all 3 of the points of the trifecta on the same page. So tonight, we've got each other's backs, right? Right. Good. Now let's get this stuff done, boys. Come on.
Tonight, I show you how it's done.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, well. Looks like we got our main event coming up here pretty soon. Wow. I don't even know what to say about Steven Steele and what he just did. Beat the shit out of Dustin Jackson.
And a bit of patience. Well, if your business wants attention, OVW delivers. Commercials, signage, they'll notice you, just like this. Advertising with OVW guarantees your business is impossible to miss. Trust me, people will see it.
For advertising and sponsorship opportunities, email us at partners@ovwrestling.com.
Many students struggle because no one ever taught them how to learn. Our education system has focused on what to learn, not how to learn and succeed. One proven system has helped thousands to boost their confidence, raise their grades, and improve their lives. WIN. An Amazon #1 new release teaches a simple system for unstoppable success. Whether you're a student, parent, teacher, or a professional, WIN gives you the tools to learn anything. WIN, the gift of a lifetime.
Graduating debt-free is the best feeling. Through the Metro College program, you would be a package handler, you would work nights, and you get your weekly paycheck, 100% paid tuition, and bonuses for JCTC and U of L. Less than a year after I graduated, I bought a house on my own because of all the benefits that I received and the freedom that I had from graduating debt-free. I want to help any student get that same opportunity.
Uh-oh. Can you refresh us, chat? Uh-oh, I think the feed went down. Hold on. Oh. We're back. Oh, we got the ladies. I forgot about the ladies match. Yeah.
The contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Saginaw, Michigan, the relentless one, Ray Larson.
I don't know what she said. I can't read lips.
The relentless one, always with a lot of words. Guess she's on a mission right now to really prove herself here at OVW.
Ray Larson is a very exciting competitor and someone we are very glad is here in OVW's women's division.
Oh, yeah.
And her opponent from Los Angeles, California, the Divine Drama, Leela Feist.
Former champion.
Women's champion Leela Feist.
I do like the OVW women's division.
That's Lawson
it's
out
quite
there
good.
ringside. Folks, we welcome you into OVW RISE. We're so glad you're along with us tonight. Always appreciate you tuning in and watching the show and being part of the OVW faithful. We are live at the Hotpoint Davis Arena. Ray Larson, an opportunity here tonight, guys. One-on-one with Leela Feist.
Taking on a former OVW women's champion and a woman that wants to get that gold back around her waist.
Absolutely.
Something fierce.
Great opportunity for Ray to really move up the ladder here tonight. The bell sounds. We were off and running in this one.
I mean, a win here for Ray, obviously that would do a lot for her to make her way up the rankings here. Still pretty fresh here at OVW, but not a fresh to the wrestling scene. She's got a lot to bring here.
Absolutely.
Good.
Charges in, big clothesline connects.
Double underhook.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful butterfly suplex.
Oh my
Larson
God.
charges in with a hip
Signal
check.
right there.
She is really taking it to Leela Feist here tonight. In for the pin, 2 count.
Ray Larson coming out aggressive in the early goings of this matchup. She's able to keep this pressure on.
Raked her eyes.
Raking the eyes in the face of Ray Larson there. Charges in, snatches a hold of her. We've seen this before, using the splits on the rope.
Unique offense there from the former champion. Using
Takes
her
a lot of balance to do that.
Using her flexibility to her advantage.
Leela willing to take every single second of that referee's 5 count.
You know, carrying in the mind of Leela
man.
too, because in a couple days, you guys, she's going to be facing off against our women's champion, Shalance Royale.
Another
Looks
pin
like.
attempt. Yep, just a 1 count. And somewhere you got to think Shalance is watching this match. doing a little scouting, a little research. I mean, obviously she is well-versed against Leila Feist, but this is an opportunity for Leila to win her championship back, become a two-time OVW Women's Champion. Oh, man.
That's wild.
Steps right
That's
on the
wild.
of Ray Larson.
And for the cover. Oh. Ray Larson not going to quit that easily.
Leila Feist slowing the pace down tremendously here. Ray started off a house of fire. Leila very calm and measured here, and look out!
Oh!
Spinning neckbreaker variation there out of Leila.
And another 2 count though, and Ray Larson hanging on, still able to kick out. Leila looking super strong, very confident tonight.
Leila with
focused.
A shot to the jaw.
You mean, to the point where you're saying, AJ, I mean, Leila's done a lot to get into the head of Shalance.
Well, yeah, she stole
her stuff. Stole all of her stuff.
She stole her makeup. Yeah, I mean, she's tried everything that she can do to play these mind games with Shalance. Shalance's a master of playing the mind games as well.
The thing with it is, though, she's taken Shalance and taken her to a place I've never seen Shalance go before, a much more vicious Shalance as of late.
We heard it in Shalance singing last week. I mean, while it still sounded beautiful, it just wasn't as sharp as it normally is. And again, a lot of things taken from Shalance. Leila's doing a great job at getting into her mind.
Oh, ow.
Referee asking Leila to get Ray out of the corner.
Well, listen, Shalance's, you know, she's been embarrassed a couple of times now over the past couple of weeks. You got to think she wants some revenge when she gets her hands on Leila Feist, and hard into that corner.
Very nice.
Ray Larson.
Shalance's going to get that receipt.
Ray Larson's really going to get some sort of offense going here because Leila is showing why she did hold that women's championship for as long as she did.
Leila.
Oh, wait a minute. What is that?
Shalance.
Finish right there, but
OVW Women's Champion.
Leila. How are you doing tonight? You know, I'll make this quick because I really don't want to waste any more of my time. You stole my wrestling gear. Last week you stole my makeup. And you cost me my match. And we all know that that doesn't feel right. So you've done everything in your power to embarrass me. Well, I want you to know a taste of your own medicine, PJ.
What?
Huh?
Well,
look what I found.
What in the world?
Let him see you.
It's one of her feisty boys.
Oh my God! That's Feisty Boy Lawson and Shalance's. Well, whose attire is that?
How does it feel to have your most dedicated feisty boy repping the apparel of your most dedicated enemy? Now you know what it feels like to be embarrassed. Take a good look at him. And sweetie, in case you forgot, you're still in a wrestling match.
Oh, look out!
All right, that was good.
Gets the win! Here is your winner, Ray Larson!
Out of nowhere, Ray Larson gets the win over Leila Feist.
Out of nowhere, we saw Feisty Boy Lawson.
We'll be back, fans.
Oh, God.
You know, I know what it's like to lose. But most importantly, as your shepherd of sheep, I know what it's like to lead. You see, TW, something was stolen from me. So allow me to steal and take something from you. Together, we can do unstoppable things.
First off, man.
In fact, thank you for the
hands
follow.
on me. Second,
I don't like you.
And third, I damn sure don't trust you. So I'll figure all of this out on my own.
In the end, they all bend a knee to the shepherd of their sheep.
If you've ever
Yes.
dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports
Poor
entertainment,
TW3.
make that dream a reality.
He's still
and
dressed
attend
like
the
a turkey.
world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Elmo loves to giggle. Elmo's mommy taught him that laughing can help when you have a big feeling, like when you feel happy. Make sure to celebrate when you're happy and laugh it out. Love your mind.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer. She's on the honor roll. She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way. My kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Being a cowboy, I don't know anything different from when I was 3 or 4 years old. I did tough things. I thought everybody needed to do tough things, and if you didn't, I didn't have time for it. I had a very successful...
There's my alerts. Now my alerts are playing.
I was preparing physically. I wasn't doing anything mentally on the inside. And then I wanted to be better as a person. I really dug into mental health. I start my day doing that workout. I live life 8 seconds at a time. Fortunately, so therapeutic. I know what you're feeling. You're not.
In fact, thank you for the follow over on Kick earlier. Wilton Smith, thank you for the sub over on the YouTubes. I appreciate you guys so much.
Everybody does. Find a place to stop and just breathe. Love your mind.
Every day, pressure builds. Heat, friction, hours. Bone Cologne is a tactical
Bone Cologne, chat.
for a man's
Best
lower
commercial ever.
zones, designed to operate where standard cologne doesn't belong. One controlled deployment delivers targeted freshness to the lower front and the rear systems that follow you all day. Stay operational below the belt and freshen up those lower zones. Bone Cologne, targeted male freshness. To all of the loyal fans of OVW, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude. Without you, there is no OVW. Without your passion,
we are
your
multi-streaming.
energy, your unwavering support, there is no us.
Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. It's been a heck of a card tonight. Coming to the tail end here.
The unsung heroes of our saga. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, OVW fans.
And now, the Wix Pizza Rewind.
Oh, this was a good match last week. It really was.
Jay Denell over the top. Star Rider sends Tommy Boy flush Star Rider up.
Star Rider manages to push everybody.
Remember, Star Rider is the #1 contender for Tony Evans' U.S. title, and he pinned him. He pinned him in that tag match.
Wix Pizza on Baxter Avenue and Heights Lane in Louisville.
Oh, it's time to do some cowboy shit.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Jonesboro, Arkansas, the Arkansas Roughneck, Shotgun, Tony Gunn.
Back here on OVW Rise, everybody, it's AJ McKay, Linda Kay, the Easton Villain, Josh Ashcraft. We're set for singles competition tonight. Shotgun Tony Gunn set to go one-on-one with Star Rider.
Oh, he's wrestling Star Rider tonight. Let's go. They changed the card.
On a special TV taping as he goes one-on-one for the United States Championship.
I think there's really whiskey in there, by the way. I don't think that's water.
Tony Evans.
You really had to throw that Superior in there, didn't you?
All right, listen, I got accosted in the back. He told me to put some respect on his name.
Shotgun Tony Gunn. multi-time champion here at OVW. OVW almost Grand Slam champion at this point.
Yeah.
Just gotta get the Rush title.
Yeah. This ain't gonna be an easy win for
And then
sure.
Star Rider, man, he's good. Goes Tony.
And his opponent from the great beyond, he is the star of the show, Star Rider.
Well, from one multifaceted competitor to another, both men holding many OVW titles in the past. And again, we have that big shot there for Star Rider this upcoming Tuesday at Double Cross.
And listen, no strangers to one another either. They've faced each other on a few occasions. So
this could be a good
one
one.
hell of a matchup, I can guarantee. And speaking of matchups, ladies and gentlemen, I just got word a few moments ago, according to our OVW social media accounts, it looks like it's going to be a rematch at Double Cross. And for the OVW Tag Team Champions, they're going to be on the line as the Z-Force takes on the Troublemakers.
I like that.
For the
right.
OVW Tag Team Championships.
Wow.
If it wasn't big enough, it just got bigger. And here we go, Star Rider in control of the arm.
Gunn rolls through, trips up the leg of Star, and Gunn's just as dangerous when he's got you down on the canvas as he does when you're standing there looking him eye to eye. But Star Rider take absolutely nothing away.
Wow.
This man could be our next OVW United States Heavyweight Champion this coming Tuesday at Double Cross.
That was a unique way to get out of that, too, right there. Star Rider, so impressive.
Good shoulder block right there.
Gets caught with the shoulder tackle.
Gunn goes for the quick cover. Star Rider gets up. He knows that he cannot waste a single moment.
I love Tony Gunn. He'll slow it down when it needs to slow down.
Always has to try to be one step ahead. And look at that, just grabbing a hold of Tony Gunn's leg, trying to stop Gunn's momentum
caught
there.
him.
Tony Gunn one step ahead.
Yeah, got caught here.
Got out of it, rolled up.
Star Rider, look out.
Good kick
Roll
out.
up here, 2 count.
Star Rider last week with that huge victory over Tony Evans in that non-title contest. He wants to keep that momentum rolling, and a win over Gunn tonight will absolutely do that.
Well, you got to think there's more on the line for Star Rider in this match tonight, Linda, than it is for Tony Gunn, because, you know, what kind of shape is Star Rider going to be in after this match? I mean, you're open to potential injuries here. Tony Gunn can decimate an opponent in the ring. What kind of shape? Are you going to be at 100%? There's a lot on the line, more so, I think, for Star than Tony.
Absolutely. And Tony Gunn always ready for a fight. He's going to lay it in here for Star Rider, and again.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to take out the trash there.
Missile
but Star
drop kick.
Catches him with a double drop kick.
But again, AJ, to your point, we're waiting for Star Rider to be some momentum going in.
The entire
family tonight.
Just getting to how that match is coming up Tuesday, but
And they're beating up Tony Gunn.
Well, I literally just said that what kind of shape is Star Rider going to be in. I thought it was at the hands of Tony Gunn and not the entire Superior family. Look out, Tony Gunn to the outside here.
Tony Evans.
He has no shame whatsoever.
No, none at all. And you got to think, Evans is incensed after losing to Star Rider in that matchup last week.
He never can go one-on-one against
my gosh!
Oh my gosh!
Star Rider hard into that corner.
Wow!
Oh, and Tony Evans trying to rip that mask off of Star Rider.
Look out here! Star Rider now trying to fight back.
Oh no, this is a vicious 3-on-1 attack.
You don't mess with a man's mask. That's more of an identity than anything in the lucha culture. Look at this in the big forearms, just beating the hell out of Star. This is awful. This is just grotesque.
Sadistic.
No, this is a brutal beating.
Yeah, this is
what this is.
This is an absolute mauling. Oh my gosh!
Oh, come on, Tony.
3 against 1 here. Is Tony Evans that scared that he's got to attack a man from behind and beat him down with his other stooges here? Is he that afraid of losing the United States Championship?
The brass nuts.
No.
Come on, the man's down.
Drew Hernandez giving the brass knuckles to Superior Tony Evans.
You talk about adding insult to injury here. They've beat on him enough here.
Oh!
It's enough. Oh, God almighty, it's enough, Tony. Stop it.
Oh.
Tony dropping Star Rider with those knucks.
Referee Charlene McKenzie trying to get these vultures off of Star Rider here. Tony Evans pulling him up by the back. Wait! He's trying to get the mask off, guys. No!
What?
You've already humiliated the man. What are you trying to do? Oh, no!
It's off!
They pulled the mask off of Star Rider. Look out!
Whoa!
Oh, my God! Right into those steel steps!
Star Rider face first into the steps and...
Oh.
Can we get some help out here, please?
I think the steps moved.
Is this unmasked?
Star Rider has been demasked out here at ringside, trying to cover up and hide his face, protect his identity, and head first into the...
Oh, my God!
Oh, my God!
Oh, Star Rider's
Oh, my God!
Star Rider's been split open.
Oh, we got to get some help out here for Star Rider. He is split all the way open here.
We need some help here. We need a medic. We need a medic.
The agents.
There's our ringside medic, Karen. Yes, putting a stop to this vicious attack.
Thankfully, our ringside medic steps in.
Referees, security out here. Tony Evans holding up the mask of Star Rider like a prize.
Like a Drew, too.
This is absolutely...
blood. Come on.
I cannot believe what we've just witnessed here tonight. Tony Evans may have just sealed the deal and ensured the fact that he will not lose that championship come Tuesday. Star Rider may not be able to even compete at this point.
They're despicable. Get him out of here.
Championship held high and mask in hand. We need to get some help out here for Star Rider.
Yeah, we gotta make sure he's okay.
Let's take a break here and we'll try.
That's the first time we've seen blood in OVW since we started broadcasting. Wow.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends, including Batista.
That was something.
Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Can I start you off with a drink?
I'll have an LA.
What's an LA?
Well, it's the perfect drink for you and your date. Ask anyone around and they'll proudly state, LA's the reason we all celebrate. And when you crave a taste that's simply divine, this timeless recipe is so fine. What will it be? Don't make a mistake. Grab a seat, there's a decision to make.
So, what will it be? I think I'll have an LA.
There's a comfort in the little things. The morning sunrise, a fresh start to a brand new day, but nothing beats the smell of a fresh roast pot of coffee. The sound of the pour.
I can't believe that happened. That was actually wild.
At Brouhaha Roasters, we believe mornings deserve more than a routine. They deserve a ritual. Because great coffee isn't just about the caffeine. It's about connection.
What are you doing in our house?
There's quite a big brouhaha about Brouhaha.
This season, ask him to make it a Hockley holiday.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Man, I'm literally shocked at what I saw. That was wild.
Only at the Kentucky Derby Museum.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here on OVW Rise. After what we just saw, I don't know what it's going to look like for our main event coming up here at Double Crossed on Tuesday the 14th.
No, will Star Rider even be able to make it to Double Crossed after what Tony Evans, Drew Hernandez, and Tommy Boy just did to him?
That was absolutely ridiculous, but nevertheless, we're checking out Star Rider.
They're calling that U.S. Championship match the main event? No way.
Hopefully, we'll see him at Double Cross, but yeah, it's looking a little iffy right now. Speaking of Double Cross, though, coming up Tuesday, April 14th. Of course, we'll air that on Thursday, April the 16th. OVWrestling.com to get your tickets now. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a great show, guys.
That's right. Let's not forget about the heavyweight title match between Dustin Jackson and Steven Steele. And after what we just saw, man, they're just going to go at it, and I can't wait for it.
And of course, the tag team match just announced for the OVW Tag Team Championships. The Troublemaker's going to put the titles on the line against the Z-Force in a rematch. I tell you, Double Cross just keeps getting bigger and better. You don't want to miss it. It's coming up Tuesday, April 14th. Again, OVWrestling.com to get your tickets for that. And of course, we can't I'd be remiss if we didn't talk about the Kentucky Derby Festival, guys. We are so excited to be doing Run for the Ropes again. That's Friday, April the 24th. We are going to be down at the waterfront as part of the Kentucky Derby Festival. You don't want to miss that one. And of course, Thursday, April the 30th, we'll be live here at the Hotpoint Davis Arena on television. And we'll also be running a live show that same night downtown at the waterfront. A lot of OVW as part of the Kentucky Derby Festival.
They're all over the place. Good for them.
I'm so excited.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's OVW Rise, it's brought to you in part by American Mobile Glass. Family owned and serving Kentuckiana since 1946. Glass repair for auto, residential, and commercial. Visit AmericanMobileGlass.com and get your free estimate today.
All right.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by astonishing Ashton Adonis. They are the team of Flawless Jake Lawless and the back-breaking artist Jake Painter. They represent the Trifecta.
The two Jakes.
Jacobs.
Jake Lawless and Jake Painter.
As far as I'm concerned, the two jerks.
Well, I mean, that's one way to say it. Out here for tag team action.
Yeah,
your main event, Ashton Adonis, again, still doesn't look like he's on the same page at all with the rest of the trifecta.
Yeah, we saw that big shoving match earlier between Adonis and Jake Painter.
And their opponents, first from Cedarburg, Wisconsin, Cal Hero.
No love lost between the Trifecta and Cal Hero.
I love watching Cal wrestle.
Cal ready to go over the top in this one.
Always.
And his partner from Los Angeles, California, the Bomb, Eric Surge.
And let's not forget about the tension between Cal Hero and Eric Surge at the hands of the Trifecta over the course of the last couple of weeks.
Well,
yeah, they are, man. This could be good.
It looks like we got a little bit of a handshake down there on the a hand slap at the very least.
I mean, what happened last week definitely makes tonight's match very interesting.
Last week,
right
Cal
now,
Hero and Eric Surge had one hell of a wrestling match.
Well,
it was amazing.
A couple of weeks ago, Eric Surge obviously came out and tried to do what he thought was right and tried to help in the match with Cal, wind up connecting with Cal and costing him that match. Him and Cal faced off last week. I think that was just Cal's way of saying, you know what, you lit me up, so I get my comeuppance there, my friend, and that's what it is.
Exactly, and that's what that should be. But the Trifecta, they just always try to sow seeds of discord anywhere they go.
And look at Painter already running around here playing mind games.
He missed.
Eric Surge there with the counter. A little bit of mind games maybe from Eric Surge too.
Oh! Surge didn't realize the tag had been made to Jake Lawless. And Lawless always willing to take a sneak attack any chance he can.
Oh, absolutely. Lawless is relentless for sure.
Tried to go for that showboat drop early.
Oh, man.
Surge just
Dear
body
God,
checks him
against
right
the
up against the ropes.
Jake Lawless with nowhere to go. But
Those
right
ropes
in
are
there,
just
it's
cable
right
pulled tight with tape around it. That had to have fucking hurt.
Here, not only because there are 3 of them out
Fall,
here. Look out!
fall away slam.
Lawless tossed across the ring, not only because there are 3 of them, but because they're a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, but having Eric Surge as your tag team partner is like having another 2 men out there with you.
I was going to say, if Eric Surge, oh, man. Oh, no, you idiot. Why would you do that?
Oh!
Oh, my word!
Jake Lawless ringing in his ears from that one.
That would bring me down to my knees, too.
Whoa, easy.
If Eric Surge and Cal Hero could stay on the same page tonight, they've got a real good shot.
I love
at
that
this
side
thing.
camera they use.
Look out! Power
Come on, talk about working like a well-oiled machine.
That's right. Cal and Eric in the ring for just seconds and already showing a lot of success there. Gelling really well, I say.
Well, hang on. Jake Painter.
Oh, wait a second. Yeah, the 2 Jakes. Jake Painter's telling Adonis, get over here. Let's regroup. And Adonis is like, no, you do it.
Still, it's just not sure what's going on between all of them.
I think Adonis is ready to be a babyface.
Matchup. He's just out there for moral support. What's he going to do?
Well, they seem to be on a closer page, if you will, when they first came out, but here we go again.
Or is Adonis is he just trying to save face at this point and just, try to get by at this point?
The back-breaking artist Jake Painter in there with Cal Hero, and Cal with a standing switch. He doesn't want Painter to get his hands on him.
No.
Because Painter's going to try to do anything he can to cut that back out of Cal Hero.
Well, and let's not forget that, Cal indeed has a loss to Jake Painter in that match that Surge got involved in. Cal's very well versed in what Jake Painter is capable of.
He caught him. He caught him with a sleeper.
Catches Painter and just rips him down to the mat with that sleeper hold.
That's right. Cal remembers what happened to me before in that prior match with Jake Painter. All that damage being done to the lower back, and right now Cal's doing right now. If he can get Jake out right now, that's very smart of Cal.
Painter backed Hero into the ropes, and Adonis walking away. Normally we'd see the trifecta try to pull a little trick there, and again, Painter is.
It looks kind of like Painter keeps pushing Cal up against the ropes.
He's trying to get Adonis to do something, and he won't do it.
Lawless is doing now with a handful of hair.
Well, Adonis isn't going to do that. No. Adonis isn't involved in this matchup.
Wait a second here.
Wait.
And now Painter out in the face with the shove now.
He has a match right now.
There is dissension among
trifecta's falling apart.
I mean, it's like when you bring that one friend that nobody likes, that you're the only one that wants to have.
Oh, man.
Cal just lit up.
A little bit
Painter.
early on the thigh slap, man, but Cal's still so good. Here he comes. He's going to fly. Little Arn Anderson double axe handle.
Jake Lawless, hands up, backing away, doesn't want anything to do with this fight.
Right now, Eric and Cal. Some good teamwork right here.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Eric Surge.
Oh, no.
Look out. Oh, man. Right in the post.
He slipped, too. Right now,
Cal calling for that fanny pack knee.
Oh, that was very nice. That was slick.
Stopping it. Oh, man.
Cal crashing down into that ramp. Looks like he caught the bridge of his nose.
I was saying he caught his face, too. That'll affect the breathing, obviously, too. Right now, though, we have all members of the trifecta.
Well, Adonis, staying clear, not getting involved here.
Yeah, I stopped mid-sentence because I thought the 3 of them were going to.
Painter now working over Cal, closed fist right in front of the referee. Referee trying to get him to break it up. Like you said, Josh, he's working that 5 count.
Jake Painter in firm control of this matchup now.
Such a shit-eating grin little turd.
In that ring post.
I think he slipped out there too. Right, exactly. I think it took out a lot more.
Double team now. The 2 Jakes, trifecta. Lawless in for the cover, but couldn't even get a 1 count there. That tells me Cal's still got some fight left in him here.
Cal's got a lot of fight left in him. You're going to have to do way more damage than that to Cal Hero in order to keep his shoulders down for a 3.
You are going to have to beat that young man within an inch of his life in order for him to give
Never say
up.
die attitude from Cal.
Tag made, and Painter coming back up into this matchup. Hang on. Double team maneuver
awkward.
here. Oh!
The hell?
I don't know. It took Cal Hero down.
That was awkward.
Just a 1 count. Cal able to kick out. Here we go.
We got Eric back up on the
It was
apron.
like Jake Painter didn't know what he wanted to do, and then he got there, so he...
Cal is very well aware of this, guys. He knows.
Painter saw that opening, and he is seizing that opportunity right now. As he tags back in Jake Lawless.
It's got to be in the back of Cal's mind. He's got to be able to figure a way to counter all of this. Lawless with a boot. Lawless now with the boot of Cal Hero, just wrenching on that ankle. My goodness, look at the torque there. Beautiful shot of the Hotpoint Davis Arena, OVW RISE.
Boston Crab.
Crowd trying to will Cal back into this thing.
Almost getting Cal fully turned around. Cal
able to break that.
Lawless
actually
knocked Painter off
the apron.
Yeah,
Wow.
Connected there. Cal,
It's a chance for Cal to tag in Eric.
He gets the surge. Surge now coming in, and Lawless backing off here.
Oh,
man.
Eric Surge just swinging shots at anything he can hit.
Oh.
Tried to chop Lawless there. Lawless kicked him
This
right
has
in
been
the mouth.
this has been an ugly
Illegal
match.
man.
They gotta fix themselves here, I think.
Move to the midsection.
Whoa.
Oh, Surge to the outside out here on the floor in front of us.
Jake Painter trying to do some more damage to Eric Surge on the outside as Ashton Adonis.
Oh, right to the back.
That low back right into the apron.
When Surge is so tall, man, that's like driving right at the edge of your hip.
Yeah.
Into that apron, the edge of your tailbone. That'll cause sciatic issues.
It's the main event tonight, OVW RISE, go home show.
He knows exactly what he's doing. He's
We
working
got
on
double
the hips of that
cross
low
next
back
week,
of
guys.
Eric Surge.
It's going to be taped on Tuesday, and it will air live on Thursday. They might show the taping or the live version of it on their YouTube channel. We're trying to see if we can stream it live. If not, we'll be showing it on Thursday. Oh, yeah.
Oh, and Calston in hard.
Jake Painter, the backbreaking specialist. Oh, my God.
His knee right to the spine of Cal Hero with a backbreaker.
Working on the small of that back. It continues from the backbreaking artist here.
Cal able to kick out, though, but, man, that must have taken a lot. Really get into that pain in that lower back.
The trifecta have really done a number on Cal Hero and Eric Surge here tonight. Both of these guys, you got to figure how much do they have left in the tank at this point. Surge into that post earlier. Cal just being beaten down here.
All parts of his back.
Crowd starting to rally.
Oh, Jake Lawless.
Oh, my God, back of the head.
Back of the head of Cal Hero.
But Jesus.
Well, Surge, he's trying to...
But Jesus.
A little bit of a distraction there, and here comes Painter back in, but obviously no tag there.
Ashton Adonis just rolling his eyes. He is nonplussed
now
by the actions of his running buddies.
Wrenching his neck.
On that neck of Cal Hero.
I mean, those cravats are in deep and tight. Jake Painter puts them on.
Cal fighting back, though. A bit momentum there.
Tag.
Tag made, in comes Lawless.
Man.
And a gluteus maximus knee.
A knee right to the
He called it the hamstring. He kneed him in the ass.
But they are just systematically trying to break Cal Hero's spirit and his body down. Look out, Cal wildly swinging just anything he can do.
Crossroads.
Painter, Lawless rolls the dice on him.
Oh!
Surge able to break it up, and a kick right to the hip of Lawless. That could have been a 3, guys, if Surge hadn't have gotten in there. I don't know if Cal would have been able to kick out of that.
Jake Lawless trying to wrench Cal Hero over, possibly for a Boston Crab. Cal managed to
Cal's
get
fighting back
loose.
here.
And if he can get that
You
tag,
see a hot tag this time?
So
close.
They missed it last time.
Yeah, he's so close. Lawless obviously trying to keep him
Step
cut
up
off
in
from the
Zaguri.
side. Oh, beautiful
Got
kick.
him. Oh,
But Painter
tag.
back in.
Painter with a handful of Cal's gear.
Looked like he was going to try to work on
Got
the small
him.
to the back again. Cal able to find out in the tag.
He
is
ducked.
Surge.
I don't think Jake Painter realized that he made the tag.
Surge is coming in full of fire.
Now, both Lawless and Painter are paying for it.
Eric Surge.
Oh my God.
Taking it to both Jakes of the trifecta as Ashton Adonis outside looks on. Painter trying to fire up. Look out! Spine Buster! Spine Buster and Surge can feel it. Can he capitalize?
Can he get this win for him and Cal?
Eric Surge.
The detonator?
He's got Jake Painter in his sights.
Yes, he does, Josh.
Looking to call for that detonator.
Oh.
Oh!
Whoa!
But Surge over the top.
Tried to charge in.
kicked him.
Lawless pulled that rope down.
Wait, hold on,
Look
Cal!
out, Cal up top! Flying cross body! Cal signaling for that fanny pack knee. Lawless, though, with a chair. The hell is he thinking about with this chair here?
It's like a baby chair.
Oh.
Cal Hero wiping out Jake Lawless.
Here it comes. Oh,
Eric
back kick.
Surge.
Oh, man.
Spinning back kick. Oh,
There's no way.
Is Painter going to get him up for this?
There's no.
Oh.
Wait, there's Ashton again.
What's he doing? What's Adonis doing?
But why is Adonis up, though?
Well, he
Was he going to help him, or?
Maybe he was coming in to help. I don't know. Painter's now telling him to get down. What in the world? Look out! Oh, Detonator! Can he get him? 1, 2. Oh my God, it's over!
Here I am.
Wow.
Hero.
That together's a little sloppy. Probably the sloppiest match we've seen in a while, to be fair.
Eric Surge is able to pick up the victory here tonight.
What a great win for Cal Hero and Eric Surge, beating the trifecta here on Rise.
He's smiling.
Ashton Adonis
He's
looks like
smiling.
he's happy.
Yeah. He's smiling like a Cheshire cat right now.
Is this the end of Adonis in the
going on
trifecta?
with the
Oh,
trifecta?
man.
My.
Folks, I do believe we are out of time here. We will see you Tuesday night, April 14th, Double Crossed, OVWrestling.com. Get your tickets. Good night.
All right, let's switch on over here now that they ended the feed over there at OVW. That was awesome. It's always a good time to watch OVW, man. I have a great time broadcasting these. Thank you to Creator Sports Network for giving me the opportunity to do so. I really appreciate it. We will be live next week. Go get your tickets. We will be live next week on either Tuesday or Thursday. Tuesday, if they allow us, if they broadcast the taping of Double Crossed, okay, which they might do on their YouTube page. If they allow us to broadcast that, I will be live for that. If not, we will show Thursday. We will watch Double Crossed as long as we get the rights to it through Creator Sports Network. I promise. Okay, I will be here, win it if I can for Double Cross because I'm excited for the event. Okay, Twitch, we are gonna raid out because it keeps telling me to do so. Let's raid out to who is still online here. Who is online? We just raided JJ. Oh, we're going to raid Miss Savage. It's her birthday month this month. So we're going to raid her, and she's a good friend of mine. So we are going to send... Oh, it looks like we're not able to raid her. She might have raids turned off. That's weird. She usually doesn't. I've raided her before. Hold on, chat. I guess not. I guess the raids aren't working for anybody, or for me. Maybe I broke it. Let me see if I can choose anyone else. Who else is on? Hold on, I gotta get my list back. We raided a regiment not too long ago. Santy's doing a gambling stream, which I didn't even think Twitch allowed. Burnt Peanuts online, as much as I would love to raid him, I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. Let's raid Turbo. Turbo's on. There he is. Let me see if it lets me, actually. Yeah, I can raid Turbo. All right, guys. We're going to sign off. We're going to send on... we're going to go on over and see Turbo. I'm going to work on making some clips to get posted to social media. Turbo's playing DayZ. Is a great guy, friend of the stream. We've rated him before. He's awesome. Makes really good content, really funny videos. He's a troll in DayZ. We're going to go see him. But I love you guys. Take it easy. See you guys next time.